Hi guys, my name is Ivan and I'm a high school graduate. I am here with Lit Teens in partnership with Arise Education to talk to you about life in books. So one book that I've read and that I've really liked in my early teens or as a child and that's had an impact on me is the book Harry Potter. It's a 7 book saga which includes Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, Harry Potter the Prisoner of Azkaban, the Goblet of Fire, the Half-Blood Prince, and the Deathly Hallows. I left out one because I forgot the name. But it's a really interesting book which revolves around mythical creatures. So the whole plot of it is about this boy Harry Potter, the book is named after. His parents were killed by this powerful wizard, the Dark Lord Voldemort, and he survived the death spell, meaning he tried to kill him, but he failed due to the love that the mom had for him, which allowed him to survive that. So he had to live his whole life being the chosen one and all the pressure that people put on him, knowing that he was the only chance they had at stopping this man. So the 7 book saga goes as each year of his high school, as he keeps going through every attack on him because all of the servants of the Dark Lord keep trying to kill him, although until the last one when he finally manages to destroy him. So this book really teaches you a lot of aspects such as creativity because it's honestly one of the most creative books I've ever read. So, because J.K. Rowling imagined this entire world which we've never seen before and which we've never imagined before, full of wizards, dragons, all that stuff. She imagined it from scratch and then she wrote an amazing saga of it. It teaches you to stick to your principles and beliefs. One, because J.K. Rowling, no one believed that that book would go far, but it went on to sell and be one of the best books to ever be written. And even inside of the book, it teaches you how Harry Potter stuck to his principles and how he let go of the hate he had for the man who murdered his parents in order to move forward in life. It also teaches you that you can make it out of any situation you were put in. Because if you look at in the plot, Harry Potter, he had everything going against him. His guardians hated him. Most people at his school didn't believe. They thought he was just bringing trouble to everyone. And he was put in every position not to succeed, but he eventually did it. So it teaches you that when you put your mind and heart to something that you can actually make it out. It teaches you that you can't go wrong with loving and trusting people. Because in the script there's 2 people, there's Ron and Hermione, his 2 friends, who he told everything and he kept no secrets from and that he trusted. And all of that helped him ultimately reach the goal and defeat that Voldemort. So it also teaches you that you can't go wrong by trusting people and loving them. And it also teaches you that forgiveness is key. That you can't hold a grudge, because even though Voldemort had murdered his 2 parents, he had to let go of the hate in his heart, and he had to do everything right unless he wanted to, because he didn't want to go down that dark path. Because hate is something that will lead you down a dark path, so you have to forgive it and move past it. So basically, those are some of the key stuff that I learned reading that book. And I would recommend it to you, mostly because it triggers your imagination. Because as you read through all those mythical creatures which do not exist, it will trigger a thought process in your mind which will make you wonder what those creatures would look like. An example of that can be the Gryffindor. It's this half chickenish horse-like animal which can fly. So it will trigger you in your mind to think of that. And we all know that imagination is key because it can help you move forward, and it can also help eliminate the boredom you have. So that's the main reason I would recommend it, because it will trigger your imagination. Secondly, because it enhances your reading skills and your vocabulary. Because J.K. Rowling is a British person, so most of the words there, some words are from Anglo-Saxon, which is ancient English. So it will help you learn all those new words that you didn't know you could use. And eventually it will help you in your vocabulary because it will help understand stuff you didn't know you could understand. So all that together will help you enhance your reading skills and your vocabulary, which is really necessary for you to move forward. Yes, and then it can also help you understand the essence of education in life. Because during those 7 years while he attended Hogwarts Wizarding School, which is like the equivalent of high school for wizards, he had to learn everything they taught him, the spells and everything, in order to end up defeating that guy. So you can picture that guy as your obstacles, and the school is, it will give you the tools you will need for you to go past that obstacle that is in your life. So that's why I would recommend that book. And if you ever want to read Harry Potter or any book regarding any sub matter whatsoever, I can recommend you to get them from Arise Bookshop in Kimirongo near Aroma Coffee. Thank you. This was Ivan with Lit Teens.